Hello and welcome to this week's Farm Margin Talk. This is Devin Sherling, Grain Marketing Manager for TMA. Well, in this week's Farm Margin Talk, we're going to focus on 2013 dryland and irrigated soybean profitability, as well as give a recap of where all of our other crops are sitting at today. So as we look at our farm margin index for May the 31st, 2013, you'll notice a very significant change in our corn and bean profitability, with irrigated corn leading the way at $55 an acre increase over last week, and irrigated beans also being up $29 an acre, with the dryland beans being up 17 and corn being up $27 an acre of projected profitability. So it's a huge shift on the week, with wheat just really dragging behind, being up roughly $4 an acre on profitability so far. And as you can see when you look out to that 2014 time frame, that there's good profits to be had if those meet your farm's expectations. So once again, this is how we come up with our numbers based off the micro numbers of new crop cash prices at Groveland, Kansas, and then how we come up with our 14 numbers as well. But before we talk about soybean profitability, man, what a difference a week makes. Last week at this time, we were very concerned about the amount of moisture the wheat was using. Some spots were starting to turn blue or deteriorate in condition a little bit. And after an inch and a half to 5 inches of rain throughout the territory, things are looking very good. We're very thankful for that change in the weather pattern. So as we look at dryland soybean profitability, this is TMA's profit matrix that we always used based off the exact same expenses, so about $287 of total expense. Comes back with a $12.55 base price, an 80% insurance policy, revenue protection, and today's current cash prices at Groveland come back to $82 an acre of profitability if you can grow your APH and the price stays the same. So what we're looking at today is, okay, how can we maximize this going forward? It's been a long time since we've been able to sell beans on the new crop month over $13 an acre futures. So if we look at adding a little bit of marketing to that, and we sell half our guaranteed bushels on a minimum price contract, you can see what that picture does. So we lose a little bit in our investment, going from $82 to $78 an acre. But as you can see, we shore up the yellow part, and we also give ourselves the comfort of knowing if the market rises, we're going to be able to capture that with our $14 minimum price contract. So a very good alternative for those of you who don't have soybeans sold yet. And whether you make that a cash contract or a hedge to arrive, that would be your choice on what your view of basis is going forward into the harvest months. So looking at irrigated beans, the same story, using the same expenses, just a little bit different profit picture, as you can see. And if we look at what this looks like with a little bit of marketing, it makes even a more dramatic impact. Same or similar investment, but it gives you the comfort to know in case something goes crazy this summer with some sort of a weather scare throughout the Corn Belt, you're going to be protected on your initial cash sale by having that $14 call option ahead of you. So if you want information on how you can make this your own farm's plan, get a hold of one of our grain marketing specialists and we'll be happy to help you out. So what's causing the market to move right now? You guessed it, weather. We went from being too dry to too wet, and the big question right now is how many acres are we going to lose from the drought, from the excess moisture? Are we going to have preventive plant claims throughout Iowa? And then are we going to get these beans put in the ground? How many more weeks are they going to be delayed before they get back in? And then the other thing is from a technical standpoint, we had a lot of bull spreads that are being exited in the marketplace that have really caused our old crop to stand still and new crop to increase quite a bit this week. And a good quote that I saw, from a good friend in Rex Zinger today, said this: "Successful producers focus energy on things they can manage, things management can impact, not on trying to outguess Mother Nature and LaSalle Street." I think that's a wonderful closing statement for today. So if you need any more information on how to make this farm margin talk fit your operation, get a hold of one of our grain marketing or crop insurance specialists. Thank you and have a great weekend.